Biolit, enlighten, uncover, integrate, because life is never separate from knowledge.
Great Expectations, Charles Dickens.
Chapter 1. My father's family name being Pierup, and my Christian name Philip, my infant tongue could make of both names nothing longer or more explicit than Pip. So, I called myself Pip, and came to be called Pip. I give Pierup as my father's family name, on the authority of his tombstone and my sister, Mrs. Joe Gargery, who married the blacksmith. As I never saw my father or my mother, and never saw any likeness of either of them, for their days were long before the days of photographs, my first fancies regarding what they were like, were unreasonably derived from their tombstones. The shape of the letters on my father's gave me an odd idea that he was a square, stout, dark man with curly black hair. From the character and turn of the inscription, also Georgiana, wife of the above, drew a childish conclusion that my mother was freckled and sickly. To 5 little stone lozenges, each about 1.5 feet long, which were arranged in a neat row beside their grave, and were sacred to the memory of 5 little brothers of mine, who gave up trying to get a living exceedingly early in that universal struggle. I am indebted for a belief I religiously entertained that they had all been born on their backs with their hands in their trousers pockets, and had never taken them out in this state of existence. When Pip stood before the weathered gravestones, he believed that the carved letters could reveal the faces of those he had never known. To a child, stone seemed capable of preserving not only names, but identities themselves. Yet biology tells us a different story. The true record of our ancestors is not written in granite, it is written within every living cell. The word inheritance in biology describes the transmission of genetic information from one generation to the next through DNA. Unlike Pip's imagination, which reconstructed his parents from inscriptions, living organisms inherit molecular instructions encoded in genes. These instructions influence countless biological traits, from eye color to aspects of physiology, while interacting continuously with environmental factors throughout life. Charles Dickens unknowingly echoes a biological truth. Pip searches for his origins in a cemetery, but every organism carries a far older archive, its genome. Our bodies preserve fragments of evolutionary history that no monument could ever contain. In literature, memory is carried by stories. In biology, memory is carried by DNA. Perhaps this is why Pip's journey resonates beyond fiction. Every question about who we are eventually becomes a question about where we came from, whether through family history, cultural memory, or biological inheritance. Where literature tells the story, and biology reveals the mechanism behind it.